conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. The Wolverines ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. K.J. Jackson, he's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. DB's right up on the receivers. Jackson will throw. Right side, it's Parker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So Michigan's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And we're looking forward to getting a look at this guy, Savion Hyder. What a magnificent performance in their win last time out. More than 400 yards on the ground. Gets the back moving. The give. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Right back to it. Looking for room at the 40. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy. And this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Using his legs, it's Davidson. He's got enough. At the 40, there he goes. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and defend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and long coming up. Defense in press coverage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. The Razorbacks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Got an alley. Breaks into the open. At the 30. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson will throw. Out wide left, it's Parker. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, gonna throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an in.
Trying to beat the D deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. 2nd and long here. The corners are walked up tight. 2nd down, gonna throw it. They're all over him. On the move, he fires. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers and then coordinators figure it out and then start double team.
Caught, and he's got room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Jackson gonna throw it. Rush right in his face. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And with those 3 points, we'll finish off the first quarter. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Holly, what do you have?
Reporting from the Wolverines sideline, there is so much love and support down here right now as their running back just made history. The all-time national leader for most rushing yards in his career, and guys are soaking it up. He is so well respected and so well liked on this team. You can see the love and support. Let's see if it carries over into this next possession. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Tight end now in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Back's got it on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Across the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Knocked down immediately. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Takes off. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense can...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
Back to pass on second down. Oh, he wants it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. Jackson will throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
The Razorbacks will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to make one miss. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The play fake. Here comes the heat. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Crosses the 45. At the 40, there he goes. Hits the accelerator to the right. He is in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run for it. It's Parker.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. blasted as he lets it go. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Jackson gonna throw it. Rushes on, and down he goes.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the fourth sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Hunt is on its way. On the return. Slips through the line. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They're already in great field goal position here, David. The question is, how aggressive do they get?
Full throttle. Be aggressive. Try to get the touchdown here, man. Such great starting field position.
It's just going to take one play, right? They've got the weapons outside. Give a guy an opportunity to make a play in the end zone. Think about the momentum change that will create.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use the timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just feeds the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on third and long, and they got nothing to show for it. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a three-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Razorbacks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Wolverines head coach at the half. He loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up the short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision. That's why he's second in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's square in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy.
They'll send the back in motion. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on second down. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Now on the move. Enough to move the chains. Speeding down the left side. He's at the touchdown, Michigan. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Out wide right, it's Parker. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Watkins. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And he's got it inside the 35. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Here's a give to Parker. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking for the edge. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
They'll run it on the counter. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Parker again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Extending the play. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The snap sets up the throw. Just got rid of that one.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Absolutely center cut. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. As we check in with Holly.
Reporting from the Wolverines sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They give it back to him. All over him immediately. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And that is the last thing they wanted to see with this guy in the middle of the Heisman Trophy race. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Finds a crease. It's Davidson. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Quick catch. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over it. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Gonna let it fly. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Trying to take it back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And send the tight end in motion. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. And the field goal unit is on the field. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Parker. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. 2nd down to the air. Caught. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Caught. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Still looking. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They'll run the counter.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looking for a crease. There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Sends it back in motion. Looking for space. It's Davidson. Still running at the 35. He's loose on the left, and he scores! Touchdown, Michigan! You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson will throw. Reels it in. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team